Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertars, people that being God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like AWASA, people like DMT. That's like 80% of you, 90% of you would not be able to pay attention to my videos. My videos are not for the faint of heart. I talk very quickly sometimes. And sometimes I talk incoherent on purpose just to get the masses of asses off. But those who know me, you know this is all just a method to my madness. Other than that, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. So this video is going to be pertaining to why marriage is a pimp game for women. And I teach guys how to level up and raise their standards and their bars through my services, through my Patreon, and also through my Facebook, okay? Because it's not, I used to have some patrons. I had like 2 patrons. I had to get rid of them because they wasn't following procedure. But other than that, I'm not really a money ambitious type of person, but I'm a noble person. So I'm an indigo type of individual. So I do things for a reasonable cause. That's why when you see my Patreon, it only says 60. So the slide is only 60. It keeps my mind busy. This is therapeutic to me. A lot of guys out there, they want to be alphas. They're not alphas. So I teach guys how not to live with women, how not to lay with women, why not to kiss women, especially if she's not a virgin. And I teach guys a different type of strategy in order to pick up women instead of going through all the stresses with everybody else trying to be a pickup artist. But let me just talk about why marriage is a fraud. Because way back in the 80s into the 90s, I was taught by pimps and hustlers this one simple thing about marriage. Marriage is a hustle for women. Any man who doesn't tell a woman up front that he's into polygyny, which you're supposed to be into polygyny, because that's real alpha shit right there. You know, you're not supposed to be dealing with monogamous relationships, right? So, it's mainly simping. You're simping. So this guy's putting all this money into his shit. She ain't putting no money into it. So you get married to this broad, and next thing you know, 70% more likely, she takes your ass to the trash. She takes you to court. So next thing you know, you don't have a case. Because you know how this situation is. Women always initiate. I teach men how to initiate marriage divorces. I teach them how to initiate it. If you did get married, make sure she's the one who got the money, okay? You know, if you got the money, make sure you get the divorce first. Because if she gets a lawyer and she gets all educated and she wants alimony and shit, and you get a divorce and she's in the wrong, and you prove to the court that she's been cheating, then what do you think is going to happen? You might lose. So instead of doing all that shit, try not to get married. And then I tell sugar daddies the same thing. One day, women are going to start taking you to court, even though you're the one who's just prostituting her. So you paying her for a service, and she made an agreement to you, and then she take you to court. Because I saw it before. I saw this shit. And I said, one day, women are going to flip the role on sugar daddies. And this is a message for sugar daddies and people who think that marriage is beneficial to that man. Marriage is not beneficial to a man. It's more beneficial to a woman. But if you travel abroad or you just stay in the country where there's a matriarch where she can just have an opportunity to rob your ass, okay, you might have to kill a bitch, okay? And you don't want to do that, okay, you know. But other than that, you know, that's the thing with marriage, okay? You hear it? Okay? You ready, baby? You ready to go? I was just cooling off the car because it's getting hot out here. We got chocolates in the book. I'm going shopping today. So now, since you guys know that marriage is a pimp game for women, y'all guys gonna have to start pimping women and telling these women that you're into only virginity and polygyny and respect. Love is respect. So if a female don't want to do that type of shit, you gotta toss her to the trash. And I'm gonna keep it short there. I'm gonna keep it like that. Other than that, okay. Thank you for listening to my videos, and I hope you learned something here. Peace.